It is Monday, March 15th. We don't have any meetings to tell you about today, so we'll jump right into who's on the show. We do have the baby boomers, and they're going to tell us a little bit about some things that they've been doing for the last several months. Plus, they're hopeful that some things are going to be opening up here in the next couple of months, and maybe they'll be able to do the Woodstock thing again. We can only hope. And then we have Pro Smiles OC with Dr. Ivan Ho, and he's going to tell us all about his business, and he's back. So good to hear from him. All right, let's go ahead and give you our information that we normally do on our vaccination information. Of course, you could always go to the website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com, and that is where all the updates are about the village, as well as the FAQ page where you can learn all about the vaccination information. Now, you can email us if you are 65 and over and you would like additional vaccination information. Please tell us your name, your manor number, and any pertinent information and questions that you may have. Send it to info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now, if you would like to be vaccinated at one of the various distribution pods, you can go to othina.com and you can register there, or you can go to Rite Aid, riteaid.com/COVID-19, or CVS, cvs.com, 1-800-SHOP-CVS. You will need appointments for all three locations, so you will want to go ahead and go to those sites to register. Okay, let's take a look at our weather. Now, we do have a couple little sprinkles today, on and off. We do have some cloudy skies, 59-42. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, 62-42. Partly sunny on Wednesday, 66-53. Thursday, mostly sunny, 69-54. And just in time for the weekend, we are looking at sunshine all day on Friday, 72-49. Now, our sunrise this morning, as you have experienced, was in the dark, 7:01. And then sunset was will be 6:59. Thank you, Joel, for sending in this beautiful photo of the dolphin out there in the ocean. If you have a photo that you would like to share with our villagers, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. When we return, we will have the baby boomers, so stay tuned.
With 2020 behind us, now is the perfect time to take care of all the things that you might not have been able to. Caliber Collision is just up the street from you, and we offer a lifetime warranty on all body and repair work for as long as you own your vehicle. And we offer free pickup and delivery for all our Laguna Woods customers. On or off the road, safety is very important to us, which is why we are following all COVID-19 guidelines. Caliber Collision, restoring the rhythm of your life.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Leon and Ajit, who are here from the baby boomers. Well, you guys have a big group, but before we talk about what you've been doing with your group via Zoom and a variety of other things, thank you for joining me today. How are you?
We are very fine. It's a pleasure being here.
Same here. I'm doing fine, and finally got some rain around here.
Yeah, no kidding. We certainly need that. And boy, has it been raining. So, I think we're going to be expecting more and more rain as the time goes on. So, Leon, tell me, what are your responsibilities with the baby boomers?
Well, the basic thing is I maintain the website and answer any questions that come through the website about what we're doing, what we have done, and what we're going to do. And most of that is already on the website, and I check the email and forward it to the appropriate board members so that they're in touch with the club members who choose to write in. And I also compose the flyers and I do the e-blast too.
Oh, well, that's a lot of responsibility. How many members do you guys have now?
I think currently we have about 540, and I think just to note that our membership was extended through next January 1. So anybody that joined last year is still a member until 2021.
Right. Well,
at the end of the year.
That's a big group. I mean, that's a lot of people to, help get, I know we're really not getting together, but to coordinate the Zoom sessions. Now, when you have 500 people, that's a lot. Do you have that many people signing into your Zooms?
Not quite. It's substantially lower. I think other people have. We did a variety of Zoom meetings, so it varied in the participation. For the most part, it was a fairly small group, but those who were there really enjoyed it. It was a good thing.
So what are some of the things that you are doing? I mean, we haven't talked to you guys in a while. So you're having your Zoom meetings. What's actually happening in your Zoom meetings?
Well, typically the Zoom meetings are, we have had various types of Zoom meetings, probably a dozen different types. We did, I could enumerate them, or you want to hear all of them, or there's about a dozen.
You can pick a couple highlights.
Well, we did yoga ones, which were quite well attended and enjoyed. We did various kinds of yoga. Well, there was laughter yoga, and there was just stretching, and then there was chair yoga, and so on. Then we had, on top of that, we had a dog behavior event, and we had one on gardening, or actually a series on gardening, and had a doctor come in and answer questions about the quarantine and the COVID vaccines and so on. Actually, it was before the vaccines were out, so we were kind of talking about the future in that respect. We had a psychologist come in and do a quarantine dopamine event, which inform people about how to cope with COVID and so on.
That's awesome.
And we did a crafting night where Diane, one of our board members, did a purse decoration event. And we had a Halloween event where we did contests for costumes, and we did a candy counting contest, and we had an indoor scavenger hunt where everybody went around. We had a list of about a dozen things you had to find in your house that matched the list, and we gave away prizes. It was quite fun. Everybody enjoyed that. And,
We've gotten real creative, and you know what? I think that's what we've all done for so long now. We're just starting to we had to get so creative that it sounds like you guys certainly did that, and it's tough, and we're still, I mean, even though we've had the stay-at-home lifted, that doesn't necessarily change a lot in terms of what we can do. So you still can't gather in large gatherings and things like that. And hopefully over the course of the next couple of weeks, we'll have better understanding of what that means. So you've done a great job. Now, Ajit, you are the entertainment chair. Leon has kind of touched on some of the entertainment things. Are you in charge of organizing all of those events?
No, I'm in charge of finding the bands and organizing the Saturday night dances.
Oh, okay.
For that, I have a lot of support from my board and from our members. We had a very good lineup for last year.
Yeah.
But due to certain situations in our lives, we had to postpone everything down the next year.
Yes.
That is what I do at present.
Okay, so you kind of had a break all last year.
The one that I didn't want.
Well, have you participated in some of these fun things that they've been doing?
Yes, I have been being part of the board. We all participate and help out wherever our needs be.
What was your favorite one?
Pardon me?
What was your favorite one?
Every one. I mean, you can't pick anything. Yeah, because each one is good in its own self. So you can't pick and choose. It's like having 3 children and you're trying to say, who's your favorite child?
Well, that's good to know, because then you've just reiterated to everybody that you've loved everything. And I think that's great. I mean, I tell you, you guys always have a lot of fun, and that whole Woodstock thing, that I know you look forward to that every year. And I pray that you'll be able to have that happen, soon. And we'll touch base on that in just a minute. But Let me ask you personally, Leon, it's been tough. Do you live alone?
I have a lovely wife here in the village, and she's very supportive of my roles at the Boomers Club, and we try to occupy each other's time by going on walks and what have you. And I've got a portable pickleball net, so I've set that up in the cul-de-sac, and I've been playing each other for entertainment. extra.
I need to borrow that. I love pickleball. It's super fun. And you know what? It's so great. You just do it in your driveway or a little cul-de-sac. You know, you don't need much. And it's a perfect way to kind of social distance and do your own thing.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you guys cooking a lot or do you order out?
Well, my wife has put me on Weight Watchers to get rid of the COVID 15 or 19, whatever pounds it was I put on.
It's like being back in college. We put on all that weight way back when because we ate pizza and studied all the time. Now here we are doing the same thing. Well, I'm glad that she's been able to support you and keep you on the straight and narrow. Now, Ajit, how about you?
Me? As Leon said, I'm 20 pounds heavier. I think that's COVID-19 is, thank God it's 19, it's not 25. Otherwise, I would be 25 pounds heavier.
Well, what have you done to occupy yourself?
Normally, I do work as a gate ambassador from time to time, but recently I've gone into lockdown because of the number of friends that I'm losing around me, and it has put a fear of God in all of us.
That's so unfortunate. I'm so sorry to hear that. It is very frightening, especially, you know, we've been keeping everybody up to date as much as possible with the whole vaccination program. And I didn't realize that there were 9,000 people that were over 75 here.
Neither did I.
A lot.
I'm one of them.
Well, you know, I mean, we have to look out for everybody, and you know, I can see that you had concerns. And so because of those concerns, you know, what are some of the things that you've done? I mean, are you pretty much locked in and you have food delivered, or what do you do?
No, I'm pretty much locked in. The only time I go out is either I will go for the food shopping or maximum go to the gym and then come back, because it's a very safe and secure place, the gym outside. But apart from that, I'm keeping indoors and staying away from whatever I can till I get my vaccination.
Right. Now, yeah, and as you know, the vaccination program started this last weekend and things went very smoothly. And all we can do is pray and hope that the health department delivers more vaccinations to Memorial Care so we can make sure everybody is vaccinated quickly. I mean, it's a tough process. In fact, I was just watching TV too, and it's not just here. I mean, it's everywhere, all over, you know, the state. I'm sorry, all over the country that we have these issues of trying to get the vaccinations. Let me ask you, Leon, once all of this is kind of dissipated, what is the first thing you want to do?
Not able to shake hands or hug or, you know, that sort of thing, be a friendly pat on the back, or, you know, you're afraid to even touch somebody. So to me, that's a social event that makes a good connection to everybody you're around. Yeah. Don't necessarily have to hug them, at least grab their arm or their hand or pat them on the back or whatever.
Right. Physical touch is really important to us as beings. And so I think that's something that has been so unfortunate for us, most of us. And you know, you mentioned that one Zoom you had, the dopamine. I mean, that's a really great thing to be able to kind of condition yourself or trick yourself into, you know, lifting yourself up, because we have to. If we turn on the news every day, it's not very happy.
Yes, that's true. On the vaccine note, I have a small circle of friends, but I think about 60% of them have gotten their shots at various locations.
Sure.
I went to SoCa Tuesday with my wife. We both got the appointment at the same time. A number of our friends have gone to Disney World, and a few have actually got them here in the village.
Yeah, thank goodness we're able to roll this out as quickly as possible. And, you know, we have so many people to thank for that. So thank goodness. Now, Liam, what about you? Or excuse me, Ajit, what about you? What are some things you want to do right away?
Right away, I want to put a show up so that I can entertain people. Get them.
What will be the first one?
First one will be a dance that we will put on. We have a phenomenal band called The Trip. We would start thinking of starting this March, but I don't think so that's going to happen. It'll be closer to June or July.
Yes.
So they will be the first one in, and I want people to just come out and be themselves, be free, be able to do what they always did, and have that freedom.
Yeah, it's something we just want so much. We really do. Like Leon said, we crave the social interaction and entertainment. I mean, I've been kind of out and about a little bit, just kind of seeing where things are. Of course, always outside, but it's getting kind of cold to be outside and watching music.
True.
Yes.
Or we get rained on, and that's not going to work either. So, unfortunately. Well, it sounds like you guys are doing a really great job. And I know, Ajit, you really want to be able to have Woodstock. So what do you think? Are you going to move that to late summer, or what do you think is going to happen?
I think the way things are going, we may have to move it to late summer, somewhere in September.
Okay.
We were thinking of June, but that is again an iffy.
Yeah.
And considering that, I think September will be better time. It'll be not that hot. People would have got all their shots, so everybody will be safe. Right. Safety is our first concern in everything else. I want everybody around us to be safe, healthy, and be able to enjoy what they come out to do.
Exactly. Leon, any last things you'd like to let us know about?
I'm looking forward to the dances like everybody in the club, and we will continue to have our Friday socials at the point we're ready for that. We actually have a new social chairperson, and they're looking and planning what we will be doing at our Friday socials. None definite yet, but usually some sort of entertainment and possibly some food and just general congregations, an opportunity to get together without loud rock and roll music in the background, so we can actually talk and do friendly things like that.
Great. And how about you, Ajit? Any last things?
Yep. I just want us to be safe, healthy, and be around to enjoy the first dance that we have, and look forward to it.
Yeah, that'll be a day, I tell you. You better have the cameras rolling on that one. All right, you two, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us over, Lisa. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Dr. Ivan Ho, who is with Pro Smiles OC right here in Laguna Hills. Well, Dr. Ho, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
So I understand that, I haven't seen you before. Have you always been in the Laguna Hills area?
Yes and no. I was here back in 1992. I'm old. And then I opened a second practice out in Rancho Santa Margarita. And then my parents actually bought a place in the Laguna Woods, and then moving in, I feel what a great time to be close to my parents again. They are a little elderly, so that's what motivated me to come back here. And I've always loved Laguna Hills.
So do you have a practice in Rancho Santa Margarita and Laguna Hills?
No, I moved that practice back here to Laguna Hills.
So okay. So it's just Laguna Hills. Okay. Got it. And tell me a little bit about your background. Have you been a dentist for a long time?
Yes, I graduated from USC Dental School in 1990, UCLA for my bachelor's degree, and then opened a practice here in 1992. So yeah, almost 30 years.
Wow. So no retiring for you anytime soon, huh?
No, I love what I do, and this field is always changing. It's so exciting.
Oh, good. Well, tell me a little bit about some of the things that you specialize in.
Great, I'm glad you asked. Dental implants. My father is a little elderly, and he lost his teeth when he was quite young. Mm-hmm. So we placed some implants on him, and he can chew, eat apple, steak, and he's very happy. I really enjoy doing implants, as well as cosmetic dentistry. I got my postdoctorate master's in cosmetic dentistry back in the early 90s.
Okay. Now the implant process, I am aware of it. Is it expensive, and is it painful?
Good question. Those are two most probably popular questions I get. It's expensive. It's all relative, I guess. Average dentist is about 1,500, give or take, per implant. Painful? No, you will not. No, dentistry has come a long way since back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Right.
Patients do not feel anything. Afterwards, there might be a little discomfort, but we do control that with medication, and yeah, it's not too painful these days.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people probably haven't gone that route yet, and they may have opted for dentures. Is there something that you help them with regarding dentures if they're having trouble?
Yes, there's so many things that can be done. I mean, no one likes denture these days. No one likes to have them removable. It's something that's up on the palate. So now with implants, we're able to stabilize either those dentures and remove the palate, and they could be either fixed where they're screwed in and they don't remove them, or they can snap them in place so they're stable, no more gooey, gunky, sticky stuff, and then they can remove them out at nighttime to clean and wash. So there are many options.
So when you actually are doing the process that you're talking about, where maybe they snap in, is that a device that's at the top of their palate?
Yes, it is. They're called fixtures or implants, either 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6. The more we can put in them, the more stable they are. And they can either, like I said, snap them in, but they don't fall out, or we can screw them on permanently and the patient do not take them out at all.
Okay, excellent. For some of those procedures, is insurance still accepted?
Yes, insurance used to not accept implants, but because implants have been so predictable that in the long run, it actually saves the insurance company money, not having to replace them. So yes, more and more dental insurance are covering them. I would say close to 90% of them are covering dental implants.
Wow, that's great. Well, that's good. Maybe that'll help drive those prices down too.
Yes, that would be great.
Now, do you do just general dentistry as well?
I do, yes. I'm a general dentist by practice, but specializing in dental implants and cosmetic dentistry.
Okay, excellent. Well, what are some things that you would like to, obviously your parents live here in Laguna Woods. What are some things that you would like to tell the other residents?
Oh, I'm very close by. I'm right outside of Gate 4 off of Beckingham, which was the same building that I was back in 1992. I was there from 92 to about 2007-ish. And then now I just came back there last year. So I'm very close, very convenient. Been here for over 30 years, serving South Orange County as well as Laguna Woods. Back then it was called Leisure World.
Yep.
So yes, very convenient, very easy to get by. And I've been here for many years and I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's great. I mean, you know what? I'm sure you're a familiar face to many people who have lived here a while that maybe had seen you back then, and I'm sure they're welcoming you back. And we certainly appreciate you spending time with us. I'm sure we'll have more conversations and we'll dive deeper into some of those implants and denture fixtures.
I would love that, Lisa. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this.
At Pro Smiles OC, you get Orange County's best and most experienced dentist. Dr. Ivan Ho is an award-winning cosmetic and implant dentist that has been treating patients in South OC and Laguna Woods for over 30 years. Safety and cleanliness is our #1 priority, and now your routine dental work is more comfortable than ever. We use digital x-rays to minimize radiation and digital scans for crowns and inlays in-house, allowing patients to leave with final restorations in the same appointment. Let Dr. Ho and his team give you a reason to smile. Call Pro Smiles OC today.
Welcome back. Well, our movie today is called Dark Shadows, and it stars Johnny Depp, and it is quite funny, so I think you will enjoy that today. And since it is a little cloudy out, it's a perfect day for a movie indoors. So today you can see Dark Shadows at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 7 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Memorial Care. Now we have a couple of things to tell you about around here in the community. So the next item we have is the drive-through food bank. Now the drive-through food bank is going to be this Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10:30 in the morning, and that will be at the parking lot of St. Nicholas Catholic Church, and it is put on by Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. Now, if you would like to participate or you want more information, you can call 949-609-8574. And again, that is going to be happening this Wednesday. Now, Saturday, March 20th, is going to be the heavy bulk item pickup. So they started that again, and that's going to be this Saturday. But in order for you to participate, you must call Resident Services first. You don't just want to stick it out there because they need to know ahead of time what it is you're going to be putting out. So call Resident Services at 949-597-4600 and let them know that you have an item to pick up, and they will arrange the waste management services to come and get that for you. All right, and then one last item is the Laguna Woods Car Club. Now, we interviewed them, and they are such nice people. Now, we had been promoting that they are going to have a car inspection day. Now, their first one is completely booked, but they are going to have another one, and I will keep you posted on when that happens. But they're going to have a chat with the mechanic on Zoom on March 20th. So if you want to participate in any of the items that they're going to be doing, you do need to get in touch with them, and you can visit their website at lagunawoodscarclub.com, and they will have the phone numbers and emails and all of the lists there of what you can do with them. So really nice group of folks. Okay, let's take a look at our weather one last time before we head out. It is cloudy and not so great today, but we are expecting a shower, and then we're looking at some clearing skies starting tomorrow. Partly cloudy, then partly sunny, and then sunny by the weekend. So our temperatures are looking at 59, 42, 62, 42, 66, 53, and by Friday, 72, 49. Have a great Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow right here at 9 a.m., or you can rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5. Have a great day in the village. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Mother's Day is coming, and Diane's Hallmark is just the place to get Mom a gift that shows how much you care. Our women's department has gifts for that special someone, including clothing, jewelry, Vera Bradley and Bagolini handbags, Crabtree and Evelyn, and many other great gifts for Mom. Don't forget that our religious department carries a great selection of Christian gifts and Bibles as well. Diane's Hallmark is a Gold Crown store. Come in and experience our personalized service. We're located on Alicia Parkway next to Hobby Lobby.
Did you know there are over 400,000 seniors in Orange County today? So where does a senior or family caregiver go for information and resources? You can turn to the Answers Guide, published by the Council on Aging Southern California. Answers is full of articles and resources to help you navigate the aging experience. You can pick up your free copy today at the clubhouse nearest you or at the Social Services office. The Council on Aging, helping seniors remain healthy, connected, and protected.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.